I'm Paulette Mitchell, the author of 14 cookbooks, and I love to cook. As much as I enjoy my time in the kitchen, I also like to be efficient, and I value high-quality results. Today's small kitchen appliances make it quick and easy to skillfully prepare healthful foods from scratch. With the right appliances, you'll find that you can save both time and money. Before you go shopping for kitchen appliances, take into account these considerations. What types of food do you enjoy cooking? Do you like to bake? Do you plan to cook just for yourself, or will you entertain family and friends? How much countertop and storage space do you have? And what is your budget? Small appliances come in a wide range of prices. Good quality appliances will last for many years if you take good care of them. Higher priced appliances usually have more power and may come with longer warranties. These are things to ask the salesperson when making your purchase. Also keep in mind your personal style and favorite colors. Do you want a sleek contemporary look, or do you prefer retro? Be sure to ask how to clean the appliance because easy care is important to most of us. Before you begin to use your kitchen appliance, be sure you read the manual or watch the DVD that comes in the box. You'll learn how to use your appliance efficiently, and you'll also find tips for safety. Many manuals also come with easy recipes to get you started. Even when you're using kitchen appliances, it's always important to wash your hands before you begin handling food. Blenders are designed to puree liquids, such as sauces, soups, and smoothies. This appliance will also chop small amounts of ingredients, such as nuts or ice. It's important to choose a heavyweight blender that will sit firmly on your countertop and won't move while being used. For efficiency, choose a blender with at least 450 watts of power. Blenders also have variable speeds to suit your needs. Blender jars come in plastic or glass, which is usually the better choice. I also like to have a pouring spout. To make a smoothie, put in all the ingredients at once. Non-fat vanilla yogurt, some berries, a banana, and apple or orange juice. Just close the blender and puree until smooth. You may need to stop and push down the sides, and sometimes you might need to add more liquid, and then continue to puree until smooth. This tasty beverage makes a healthful drink for breakfast or a snack. Here's another type of blender. It's called an immersion blender, a hand blender, or a stick blender. This method saves on cleanup because a blender container isn't necessary. The immersion blender also saves time because liquids must be cooled before pureeing in a standard blender. It's unsafe to blend hot liquids in a sealed container because of the pressure created in the jar. To make a smooth textured soup, cook until the ingredients are softened. Then just insert the blender into the pot and move it around beneath the surface of the liquid to prevent splashing. Puree until smooth for a creamy textured soup. Never put the blender's electrical parts into water. Just wipe the base with a damp cloth. Blender jars can go into the dishwasher. Don't confuse a blender with a food processor. They serve different purposes in the kitchen. While blenders work well with large amounts of liquids, food processors are primarily designed for working with solid foods. This will be one of the most expensive small appliances you buy, so it's a good idea to look at several brands and learn about their features. Higher-end models offer a more powerful motor. 600 watts or more is recommended for a full-size food processor. You'll also get a larger capacity bowl and sturdy construction. It's important that the appliance be heavy so it will sit firmly on your countertop and won't move while being used. Small food processors like this are used only for chopping small quantities of food, such as garlic, fresh herbs, or nuts. If you are buying only one food processor, it's better to get a model that has a larger capacity work bowl. Bowls range from 2 to 14 cups. Some food processors come with 2 bowls, and many include a set of blades, each serving a different purpose. This basic blade is used for chopping. Many food processor tasks can be done manually. For example, you can chop onions with a knife. But the food processor double blade accomplishes this task much more quickly. Just quarter the onion, drop it into the food processor, and chop. Food processors have just one speed, but you can keep the blade running or pulse the blade. Pulsing helps you control the process to avoid over-chopping, especially if your recipe calls for coarse chunks. Other blades include stainless steel discs for slicing and shredding, and they are inserted into the appliance using an extension. To use these discs, cut a vegetable like these carrots into chunks. Use the food pusher to push the vegetables against the blade. Food processors are designed so that your fingers can't come near the blades while they're moving, and you can safely add more carrots while the processor is running. Wipe the base with a damp cloth to keep it clean and looking nice. Never submerge it in water. Wash the bowl in the top rack of the dishwasher. You can use shredded carrots to make a great salad. Drain an 8-ounce can of crushed pineapple and save the juice for making a smoothie. Add low-fat vanilla yogurt and a dash of celery seed. Stir that together. Then stir in shredded carrots and some raisins. And season with a dash of salt. Transfer to a serving bowl and garnish with chopped pecans. Most of us enjoy toast, so you'll want to own a toaster. Those with wide openings allow more types of breads to be toasted, such as English muffins and sliced bagels. You can use your toaster for frozen waffles. It may take some practice to determine which setting makes the just right crispiness to suit you. If a piece of bread gets stuck, never insert a knife or other metal utensil into the toaster. Be sure to unplug the cord and then remove the bread with the handle of a wooden spoon. Steer clear from the metal element wires because damaging them will ruin the toaster. If you leave your toaster out on the counter, it's also a good idea to unplug it when not in use. And be sure to pull out the crumb tray and clean it frequently. Some people prefer using a toaster oven for making toast because this appliance also serves many other functions, such as baking a small frozen pizza. It's efficient to use a toaster oven, which preheats quickly and uses much less energy than a standard oven. This countertop oven can do many of the same jobs as a regular oven, but on a smaller scale. A toaster oven also won't heat up your kitchen on a hot day. For a quick-to-prepare and delicious light lunch or snack, make bruschetta using the toaster oven. Preheat on the broil setting. Then lightly brush slices of French bread with olive oil. Broil until golden brown and crisp on the outside, yet still chewy and not dry on the inside. This will take about 2 minutes per side. For the topping, stir together chopped plum tomatoes, olive oil, chopped fresh basil, chopped garlic, a dash of salt, and some pepper. Add a heaping tablespoon to each bread slice. Sprinkle with freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And if you'd like, broil again for about 30 seconds to melt the cheese. If you like to bake, you'll need a mixer. Serious bakers should have a standing mixer that is powerful and efficient for all types of mixing. This is an appliance that should last for years. Again, select an appliance that is heavy. For many light jobs like making fluffy mashed potatoes or blending cake batter, a hand mixer will do just fine. You'll need to have mixing bowls since they are not provided with hand mixers, and deep bowls help to prevent splashing. Tasty honey butter is quick to prepare with a hand mixer. On low speed, combine 1 stick of room temperature butter with 1/4 cup honey. Then increase the speed to medium-high and briefly whip until the mixture is light. Store it in a covered jar in the refrigerator. This is a great treat, ready to spread on your morning toast. Coffee has always been a popular morning drink, and it's easy to stop at a coffee shop for your Java, but it's much less expensive to make it at home. For the best flavor and aroma, buy whole beans, which you can grind in a coffee bean grinder just before making your coffee. A simple grinder like this will get the job done. Others offer features including grind options and bean storage. Be sure to clean out the grinder after using. Remember, the blade is sharp, so use a brush. In the kitchen gadget area of many stores, you can find a brush specifically designed for this purpose. There are many types and sizes of coffee makers. Take into account whether you are making coffee just for yourself or if you will be entertaining guests. Decide if you need features like programming for delayed brewing and a keep warm setting. If you like cappuccino or lattes, an espresso machine may be a good idea for you. This can save you money and time in your morning routine, and these drinks are quick and easy to prepare with the right equipment. For tea drinkers, an electric kettle comes in handy. Single serving pots are perfect for 2 cups of tea, but you may want a larger capacity. Look for boil dry protection, which means that the power automatically shuts off when the water has reached its boiling point. This is an important safety feature. If you enjoy eating rice as much as I do, It's nice to have a rice cooker. This appliance is a staple in nearly every Asian household, and it guarantees perfect rice every time without a mess. An important benefit is that you can cook the rice while you prepare other parts of the meal. Rice cookers come in many different capacities. You can make a small amount in a larger appliance, but you are limited to fewer servings if the container is small. Some also include a tray for steaming, which allows you to cook rice and vegetables at the same time. Just pour in uncooked rice and water. Cover and press the on button. Cooking time depends upon the type and amount of rice. Rice cookers automatically turn off when the rice is done. For quick, easy cooking, we all know the benefits of a microwave. Compact microwaves fit nicely on the kitchen counter. Here are a few tips for making the best choice. Higher wattage ovens cook faster and more evenly than lower wattage. Look for a microwave with over 1,000 watts. For the best cooking results, it's also important to have inverter variable power. Microwaves should offer a defrost setting. Many feature specialized heat and timing for foods such as popcorn. With a turntable, you don't need to stop and rotate the dish while cooking. Think about the ease of cleaning. Some microwaves have a non-stick interior. You'll need several microwave-safe dishes. It's helpful if they come with a lid. If not, you can cover the dish with a plate. Metals should never be placed in the microwave. Not all plastics, including some plastic wraps, are safe for use in the microwave. Be sure to read labels. When you are away from home for school or work and like the idea of coming home to a warm meal that's ready to serve, you'll want a slow cooker. Providing you use recipes developed for this method, it's a good choice for beginning cooks because all you have to do is fill the pot and turn it on. Slow cookers come in a wide range of prices, but most have similar features, including a high and low setting. Look for an appliance with a keep warm setting and an automatic shutoff for safety purposes. For easy cleanup, select a slow cooker with a removable ceramic liner. The size of the slow cooker often matters in recipes. Select a small cooker for single servings, or you might want a larger capacity so you can prepare stew for a crowd. For proper cooking, the slow cooker should be between 1/2 to 2/3 full. Filling it less will burn or dry out food. Filling it too much might cause ingredients to overflow during cooking. A round shape is best for making soups and stews or for cooking legumes. An oval slow cooker is preferable to fit the shape of large cuts of meat, such as whole chickens or roasts. This is an ideal cooking method for tough, inexpensive cuts of meat. The low and slow cooking makes them tender. Follow instructions closely. Some foods, such as ground meats, may first need to be browned before adding to slow cooker recipes. If you love grilled food but live in an apartment or climate where you can't cook outdoors year-round, you can still enjoy delicious grilled flavors. This is a healthful cooking method since you don't need to add a lot of oil. There are several types of electric countertop grills. Some come with flat surfaces too, which offer the option of turning the grill into a griddle. Contact grills have a top and bottom grill plate, which close over the food to cook both sides at once. Look for a floating hinge to cook the food without compressing one side, and removable grill plates allow for easy cleaning. Using a contact grill is a speedy method that takes about half the time, so don't walk away or your meal may be overcooked. This grill can be used to cook burgers, fish, steak, or chicken breasts. It's best to use about 3/4 inch thick pieces of fish or meat. You may need to pound a steak or chicken breast to a consistent thickness for even cooking. Make sure the grill is well heated before you add the food. And rather than oiling the grill plates, you can just brush both sides of the food with oil. Place it on the grill at a 45-degree angle for the most attractive grill marks. Close the grill and let it cook undisturbed. For meat, the heat will be high, so watch closely. Also, be sure you have good ventilation because this method can be smoky. Open a window or turn on the exhaust fan on your stove. You won't want the smoke alarm going off. Use a meat thermometer inserted into the thickest part of the meat to be certain that it's cooked to the recommended temperature. If your grill has a nonstick surface, be sure to use kitchen tools such as tongs and spatulas, which will not scratch. A Panini Grill is a luxury for making crusty warm sandwiches. You can brown both sides at once. For a tuna melt, mix drained water-packed tuna with chopped celery, mayonnaise, a dash of salt and pepper, and I also like to add a little bit of chutney or apricot jam. Spread this mixture on a slice of bread. Add a slice of tomato and a slice of cheese. And close the sandwich. Then brush both sides with olive oil. Place the sandwich on a preheated Panini Grill. In just 3 minutes, the cheese is melted, the bread is lightly browned, and your sandwich is ready to eat. You can watch the clock to know when cooking time is complete, but it's helpful to have a kitchen timer to alert you. This will prevent burning your food as well as kitchen fires. If you pay attention when you are cooking and don't leave pans on the stove unattended, the risks are small, but it's essential to keep a fire extinguisher in your kitchen. Check the label on the box. Class A, B, C rated fire extinguishers are recommended because they can be used for all types of household fires. The B signifies that the extinguisher is for flammable liquids, which includes cooking oils, and C is safe for electrical fires. When you bring the fire extinguisher home, remove it from the box. Read the instructions to be certain you know how to use it. Then store it in a location that is easily accessible and away from the stove so you can get to it in the event of an emergency. Many appliances are fun additions to your kitchen once basic needs are met. But remember, these are not necessities. In most cases, the same kitchen tasks can be performed using basic kitchen equipment. An electric citrus juicer is nice if you want to make a pitcher of fresh squeezed orange juice or lemonade. You can do the same job by hand with one of these. A vegetable juicer makes healthful fresh juices from carrots, celery, and other vegetables. Electric steamers provide an easy way to make a healthful side dish of steamed vegetables, but you can accomplish the same task with a saucepan and steamer basket insert. Waffles, another breakfast favorite, are fun to make using an electric waffle maker. For the best results and easiest cleanup, select one with a nonstick surface. For pancakes, it's fun to have an electric skillet. But remember, pancakes can also be made in a stovetop skillet. Before using new appliances, remember to read the instructions. Learn how to maintain them so they will be clean, operate properly, and last a long time. Have a storage plan. Leaving small appliances out on the countertop will limit your usable counter space. But if there are 1 or 2 appliances that you use daily, such as your toaster and coffee maker, find a spot for them. The others should be stored in lower cabinets. These usually have more clearance for large items and can take the weight of heavy appliances. Put those that you use less often in the back. Always check the cords and replace or repair damaged cords before using. You can bundle cords using rubber bands or specifically designed cord wraps that you can find in organization stores. For convenience, keep all parts together, such as using a bin for your hand mixer and beaters. Setting up your first kitchen is fun. There's no need to buy appliances you won't use. Select those that suit your needs, and they will help to make your time in the kitchen a pleasure. Best of all, using the right appliances will improve the results of your culinary creations, which you can enjoy yourself and proudly serve to family and friends.